Sunday.
So
Feel sick,
while
so
you
I'm
were
staying
sleeping,
home. Huh?
Boba played a new game with my dad.
Oh.
He tries to jump onto his chest and then he jumps off and runs around the couch and then does it again.
Okay.
And it was really good.
What you doing? You being a crazy rapscallion?
Bingus. Bingus. Boop, boop.
Oh. I feel sick, so I'm staying home today. So in art, there is a concept known as killing your babies. And it's when a certain piece or project that you're working on is just not working out. So you just need to stop to not waste time, and that's what I did with the song. So I just couldn't get it to work out. So I just replaced it with a silly little depressing montage because I thought that would be funny. So now I gotta edit this past week's vlog, get that all squared away, which should be pretty quick because it's pretty simple, and then render all of these vlogs, and then I'll be done with vlog editing for the last month. Yeah, so let's get down to that. I think that's the first thing I'll do today. I feel sick, so I've only just woken up now, and I'm making breakfast. I'm gonna make egg. I'm gonna make waffles because I deserve it. And I need to get rid of these waffles because they've been in our freezer forever. So I'm gonna make them. Breakfast. Everything a render now. Now I gotta leave the computer alone while it renders. I really like DaVinci Resolve. However, it does not render as fast as Adobe does right now, but that is because Adobe can take advantage of some unique properties of my computer CPU that I got specifically because of the unique properties that Adobe takes advantage. DaVinci Resolve cannot take advantage of that. So it just takes a lot longer to render. So I'm going to need to leave this for a couple hours, I think, while it renders. I'm going to go play some Silent Hill. So for the next run of Art Quest videos, I'm going to be reboxing a whole bunch of old video games that I have that I no longer have the boxes for, but I want to display them in such a way so that you can see them on a bookshelf, because I find that that's a much easier way to actually like look at what I have, grab what I want to play, and put it in rather than searching through disc by disc or in the drawers that they're currently in right now. My library also has started to include some games that may have been acquired through less than legal means, and I need to do new box art for those, and I also need to do new disc art, for instance, because I have a bootleg copy of Silent Hill 2 because I'm not going to pay $500 for Silent Hill 2, and so I'm going to do custom disc art for these games, which I think will be fun. So the original disc art for Silent Hill 2, very understated, very, very good. Zoom in of the main character's face. I'm going to be doing something similar. Something similar. I already know what I want to do for the box art, but I'm going to save that for the video, the Art Quest video, which I'll probably shoot tomorrow after all my chores are done. Progress. Line work done. Gotta do the colors next. But before I do any of that, I have to take out trash and I have to do dishes, and I'll get back to working on this. First custom disc label was a moderate success. Excuse me, I didn't quite align it properly, but you know what, that's okay. I'm gonna put a custom sleeve in. I'm thinking about adding the manual to it as well, but I'm going to have to make the manual myself because I don't have it. I am going to reference the original manual in order to make the new one, I think. I don't know. We'll see. So the real test is going to be to see if the disc still works in my PlayStation 2. I'm here doing something. It does take a while to load up sometimes because it is a bootleg copy, and there we go. It is the greatest hits version with the extra endings and the extra campaign. Love you too, honey. Artwork was a success. DVD's still working. I'm happy. I am happy. And I have the files I have the files in case I need to make a new DVD. So, yeah. Pretty happy with everything. I guess now I'm gonna edit today's footage, and then I'm gonna play a little bit more Silent Hill. It is Monday, and I still feel sick. I'm headed to urgent care, because I'm super certain I have a sinus infection. I need an antibiotic to get better. So I'm gonna head over there in about 30 minutes is when the appointment is, so that's when I'm gonna head out. I watched my son today. One of my goals for today. I wanted to film an episode of Art Quest today. Or start filming an episode of Art Quest. I think I'm gonna handle Art Quest every week. I'm gonna release a video of that every week. And then there's also a couple other weekly shows that I want to do, and then there's a show that I feel like I could do bi-weekly as well. And I just need to get the train rolling on these kinds of things. And I still have work. It's only part-time right now, but it is absolutely just soul-draining work that just makes me feel awful. I really need to quit, honestly. I am going to go ahead and get some things together to start working on that. Alrighty, it is Saturday. I didn't record at all this week because it's mostly me working and being sick. I'm still sick because I needed to wait 10 days before I could get antibiotics for my sinus infection. No, 7 days was just way too short. It needs to be 10. And I just haven't bothered to go yet. However, I decided to start filming right now because I have been tasked with figuring out why this guy isn't charging. I have already determined that the charger is working. So now I'm going to take it apart, see if the battery is swelling or if the battery is dislodged. That is the goal. I've never opened a smartwatch before. This is a Huawei. It's the stainless steel variant. I do not know which Huawei it is, which is why I need to open it, because if the battery is infected, I need to know which battery to order to fix. This is my father-in-law's watch that I'm fixing right now. So let's get to it. I got my iFixit kit ready to go. The thing about getting a separate stool for this area so I don't have to constantly wheel my office chair over, because this chair isn't great for any kind of task I'd be doing on here. This workbench is gonna be both my woodworking bench and my electronics bench for now. It will eventually be retired to be exclusively my electronics bench once I have a larger workshop and I can fit a larger bench. The reason why I have no intentions of soldering at all on this watch. The only reason why I have this hooked up to a soldering station is because it has this big fucking magnifying glass that I can use to look at any model numbers that are difficult for me to read. I have dyslexia, so reading on its own is already pretty difficult for me. Alright, now how am I going to take you apart? Time to consult the Google machine. So my setup for the bench, I want to have an iPad right here so I can look up videos as I'm working on stuff. Oh! 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 Oh boy! Alright, that popped off. The contacts there all look fine. I don't see any damage to those contacts. If we look on this guy, it also doesn't look like there's any kind of corrosion or damage on these contacts either. So I think everything is fine, and I've already determined that the contacts on the actual charger are working. So I do think it is the battery. I'm going to open up the battery or open this guy up and see if the battery is dislodged or anything like that. The camera wasn't even on, but I did it. I removed the battery and it is super swollen, so no wonder this thing wasn't working. Alright, But I think that's a good time to take a break. I'll see how much of that epicness was captured on camera in the edit. So with the watch, I'm ordering a new battery on Amazon. I'm also including a little tiny screw kit that apparently has watch and eyeglass screws in it because I lost one of the Torx bits that kept the watch closed. There are still 3 of them, so I'm hoping that the 3 will be enough, but just in case the 3 isn't enough, I'm just gonna get the other screws. Hopefully they fit. If they fit, I'm just gonna use the 4 screws from the new kit. And that should be in this coming Monday. And yeah, I should have the watch fixed by then. It is the end of Saturday. I got things done. Fixed a sink today at my parents' house, which was very productive. I opened up that watch over there, and I just need to wait for the replacement battery to come in. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself today. I'm still sick. Still have to get antibiotic from the doctor. I'll probably do that tomorrow. We'll see.